bigger than black and white. Yo, I know you done heard the Goofy song before because they play the fuck out of it. So Lil Baby's, song "The Bigger Picture," which has probably been one of the most played records over the summer. He just recently said that he's no longer interested in getting political in his music and reveals that he's backing away from songs like "The Bigger Picture." I mean, I applaud him for being honest, because it is what it is. I mean, Meek Mill kind of went the political route. I guess you don't want to be like that, but that's not who Little Baby is. He'll never be confused as a one of those political conscious type of rappers like Common, Talib Kweli, KRS-One, Public Enemy, early Ice Cube. That's not who he is. When NWA did Express Yourself, they meant that shit. The bigger picture, that whole record was programmed. You could tell someone told him to write that. It made sense. He's arguably the hottest nigga in hip hop right now. Everything he touches goes platinum. Someone in his camp told him to do that. He did it. He had to. They released that record right before he did the Rolling Stone photo shoot for the Rolling Stone mag, and half of the Rolling Stone subscribers didn't even know who Lil Baby was. But it was all programmed. I mean, the video in the hood with the Black Lives Matter shirt, the endorsement from the organization, you knew the radio was going to program it and they were going to play the fuck out of it because it was a reflection of what was going on in society. Because when you're talking about COVID and police brutality, that was the main shit for black people this year. But it wasn't genuine. It wasn't, you could just tell that wasn't something Lil Baby had on his mind and just said, let me go do it. Typically that's a song you would probably hear from a Kendrick Lamar or a J. Cole. I was surprised they didn't go that route. Instead, they actually got on that pavement and protested in their cities respectively. Lil Baby didn't do that. He wasn't down there in Atlanta when niggas was tearing up the CNN building and setting shit on fire. He wasn't down there. And I'm not knocking him. That's not who everybody is. I didn't protest either. Um, but that's not who he is. So I applaud him for being honest to himself and being for real because I'm like, yeah, that's not you, bro. That whole thing was a audio photo op. Let's just, yeah, this is the hot thing right now to talk about. Lil Baby's hot. Just go out there and say it, and people will buy into it. And it's been like, out of all the songs on the radio, I hear that record probably more than anything other than maybe WAP. They play the fuck out of Bigger Picture. So Lil Baby is stepping down from the political rap and going back to doing what he normally does, which is mumbling about perks and lean and violence and shit like that, the shit that made him a star. But it is what it is. I mean, we complain about rappers, talking about the same old shit like I just said, but you got to be yourself and be who you are. If you're not genuinely interested in that type of shit, social issues, then don't try to force it because then it's gonna come off fake. Would I like to hear more rappers make songs like that? Yeah, if it's real. But if like I say, Cole could have did that, Kendrick, and I would have been like, okay, I get it. You know what I mean? These brothers is real about this. They serious about this. Little Baby, nah, man. You could just tell that whole shit was put together, like on, it was all pieced together from day one. So shout out to him for being honest. We won't get any more of those records from Lil Baby anymore. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section.